is a mannequin. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Why in the heck did you buy yourself a mannequin? And was it for ASMR? No, it actually was not for ASMR. I actually bought this mannequin to use as an armature so that I could sculpt mask on it. Now, if you guys know anything about sculpting and making stuff, fabrications, cosplays, mask making, sculpting in clay, then you know that you need some type of armature so that you could put, sculpt on it or put your, or make your cosplay and put your stuff. So I bought myself one of these so that I could do that, because they sell mask making armatures. They sell them, but they cost $80 to $100. $80 to $100. It's basically this, except it's made out of like plastic, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's from like a life form of a person who did like a life cast on themselves, and you use that to sculpt. But like I said, it cost $180 to $100. It's not cheap. So I'm like, bro, I could just buy this. This costs $40. I'm like, bro, I can just buy this. I can just buy this half mannequin. I can just buy this half mannequin, and I could use it to sculpt, because it's the exact same thing as if I was using a armature, a head bust that was made specifically for sculpting a mask or something. The only difference is maybe the head. This is not life-size head. It's obviously, look at that head and look at my head. My head is obviously much bigger, so obviously it's a little smaller. The head is not actually life-size, but when you use clay, you can make it life-size, So I'm like, I'm stingy with my money. So since I'm stingy with my money, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna spend $100. So I only spent $40 to get this. As you can see, it's made out of plastic. It has a hole, so you could put it in a stand, and it's perfect for mask making. This is supposed to be like a wig display. Like, you're supposed to use this to put a wig on, or like sunglasses, or use it like for like a store to display stuff on it. But yeah, I'm not gonna use it to display stuff on it. I'm gonna use it specifically to scope stuff. Now, if you guys didn't know, let me sit down for a second. Okay. Let me sit down. Okay. If you guys didn't know, let me do some tapping sounds. I happen to, one thing that I used to love doing was sculpting, like with clay, with wet clay. I used to love sculpting with clay and make like masks. I actually made a few masks. Were they the best kind of masks? No, but I did my best, and these past couple of years, like specifically from like 2021 till like 2023, for those like 2 years, I used to sculpt like crazy. I probably sculpted like 30 masks, but I would constantly, not just mask, but like bust, like full on bust. That's another thing. I could make a bust use it to sculpt. I'm gonna buy myself some clay and I'm gonna use it to sculpt. So I bought this. I bought myself some clay. I still have my sculpting tools. That I've had away for like 2 years. I took them out the closet. I'm going to sculpt on this thing, this beautiful mannequin. So I'm excited, and what I'm actually thinking of doing is I think I'm going to sculpt something, and I'm going to film it. I'm going to film myself sculpting on this thing. So this is not the last time you're going to see it. You're going to see this a few times. I'm going to use this to sculpt on it, and I'm going to try to make an ASMR video out of it. Maybe you guys are into it. I don't know. Maybe you guys will be into it. And you'll get to see the process of me sculpting a mask. Whether it's a mask, whatever. It doesn't even have to be a mask, whatever I decide I want to sculpt. You guys get to see the process of how it looks from start to finish. So maybe some of you guys will enjoy that. But I think so. I'm going to be using this to sculpt, so just keep an eye out. Keep your eyes peeled for that in the future. I will definitely upload a video of me sculpting something on this armature. If I had nails, I would totally be. It would be so much better with nails. This actually came on like a wig, a little cap, a little bold cap, and like eyelashes. But I took the eyelashes off and I took the wig off because I don't need that. I'm gonna use this specifically to sculpt, so I don't need that. So I hope you guys are interested in that and me seeing some sculpts that I have.